Drift Week 2 is presented by BC Racing Coilovers. They have supported drifting more than any other coilover company in the USA. And congratulations BC Racing for all the success in Formula D and sweeping the championship the last few years. And thank you to ECU Master USA. They have you covered for all of your engine management needs and digital dash needs and power management needs and sensor needs. They have tons of stuff. Go to their website. They have so much stuff there. Thank you for supporting Drift Week. And Y-Plate Imports. If you want your dream right-hand drive car, you better contact them quickly. Trenton sources only the highest quality Japanese cars and has the experience of importing hundreds of cars already to get you exactly what you need turnkey. Thank you, Y-Plate Imports. And thank you to SP Tools. Please go to their website and use the discount code Lone Star for 10% off some amazing tools. Thank you so much, guys.
Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. We're headed to Speed Sports in the S14 because it's Drift Week. But today's gonna be an awesome day. We're gonna be doing a bunch of ride-alongs. We're gonna be selling merch. We're gonna be trying not to crash by idiots. We're gonna run stop signs. And I'm multitasking when I should be focused on driving. Just enjoying this Drift Week trip. So far, it's been a rocky start, but we're back in action, and I'm just excited to get to drive a bunch of the friends in my hometown venue of Houston, Texas, Speed Sports. What's up, Aaron?
Here we are at Speed Sports Racing Park with
Brandon Wicknick.
Brandon Wicknick. Let me clean my lens, Brandon. How's the car?
Good. It's doing good.
Yeah?
Reliable. It's my favorite word, reliable.
Why are you so reliable and Dan isn't?
Oh, man.
I mean, you run similar engines, you hang out together.
So I think what we figured out,
it's not a troll,
he wasn't running an oil cooler, and I think that's what happened is the hot laps, his car got hot and it just, the oil turned to water and just...
You think so?
I think so. That's my best guess. JZs don't blow up for no reason usually.
I mean, 91 octane?
Maybe bad fuel. I don't know. Yeah. That's a possibility.
Okay. So you think it was just that and I don't know.
I always run oil coolers.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is a blast. This is a really good event, Aaron.
Good.
Thank you. Yeah, this is a great track.
It's a relaxing little tiny kart track before all hell breaks loose.
Yeah. And we got people out here, we're giving ride-alongs, it's a good time.
I think the next place we're gonna be hard on the cars.
Really?
Really hard, yeah. Because it's a jam type place, if you know what I mean. Like,
oh yeah.
Like you can drift every corner, all of it as much as you want.
There's no shutdowns like this?
There's no tire wear. But it's like Honda Muscleman, but with way more corners to live.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Is your car good?
No.
I want to drive with you in NOLA.
I keep forgetting this is a 1J head. I look at it and I'm like, wait, what's up? This is a 1J head with a
2J block.
But what kind?
Non-VVTi, non-turbo. So kind of strong.
Like a GS300?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. I had the Dwayne Ramsey Pro 2 car. Hi, Dwayne. How are you doing, Dwayne? And we were running like 32 PSI on the bottom end. Yeah.
And it didn't blow up?
No.
Wow.
That's how we got the car.
That's cool.
It was, we called it the rocket coffin. Because it was really fast and really scary. Oh, you just have a Taurus fan. Is it a Taurus fan?
Yes.
Yeah. And it works well enough?
Yeah. My relay failed. It's in one of the videos I just posted. So this is my fan switch now. We have a 10mm on a rack on our gun. And we open the hood, get out, self-tapper it in there, and then the fan turns on.
That's the most Brandon thing I've ever heard.
There's no fuse, no relay. It's just straight. If the car burns down, it's going to be because of my fan. Yo! We were just talking about you.
Sounds so good.
How's the car?
Feels fantastic thanks to him.
Yeah? You guys are maniacs. I can't believe you guys did this.
It was literally all them.
Yeah?
Those two are heroes.
I still can't. So they went and they swapped a car or an engine in another city, another state.
We drove to Albuquerque, swapped it all day, all night, blew up a tranny on the dyno, swapped that, then drove straight here.
Wait, an R154 or what?
It shit all the fluid out the back.
And you had another R154?
Yeah.
Look at this. Fielding's broken and is being pushed by David Mesker. That's hilarious. KBD! Try that with something fiberglass. I feel like I need to be on the KBD payroll. Let's go say hi to him. Good job pushing. No damage. You owe KBD a shout out for that.
I do. Thank you, KBD, for having idiots like me able to keep bodywork looking decent.
Yep. What broke?
I don't actually know yet.
All right.
I just died on track.
The one thing that didn't break is your
my back bumper.
KBD bumper.
That's right.
We're pushing a car. Trent's Y plate JZX90. What did it do, Trent?
You broke it again.
Broke his shifter again. So we have to go on a 6-hour drive tonight, and he decided to break his freaking car. So
he's got 6 hours of work.
Yeah, so we're gonna see how that goes.
So after a long haul from Long Beach to Arizona to New Mexico, we are now in Texas. We are in Houston at Speed Sports for day 4 or 5 of Drift Week. Car's looking spicy, and we got the whole finger flicker 180 SX, chair slayer, What's wrong with you?
I can't drive.
What do you mean you can't drive?
My car is too loud.
There's a sound ordinance here?
Yeah, this is houses.
Who built houses near a racetrack?
I feel like they came here, they're like, we're just gonna come here and make sure we complain a lot. I cried so hard this morning about not being able to drive that the track owner said, fine, I'll let the crybaby go for a lap.
Work. I had to work for that one. Woo! I'm out of tire. I gotta make sure the car's not on fire. Oh, on fire. Holy shit. Hurry up! Hurry up! Yep.
I am doing a pit walk, and very first car is Brandon Wicknick in the Shark Monster vinyl thing car, and he's working on a misfire. How's the track?
The track is great. I'm loving
Good?
it.
How's the tire wear on the trip so far?
Oh my gosh.
So good?
Literally one pair for 3 tracks now. And I have been driving a lot. Not
it
like
breaks my brain. I can't understand
Yeah, same. I'm stoked. I got way
cool.
too many tires now. But yeah, this is great. I like this track.
it. Good.
I can't believe it's 100 degrees in November.
It's not. It's 85, but
Are
it
you
just
serious?
feels like, yeah. It's because it's humid here, and you're not used
We
to
don't get that
humidity.
in Utah.
Yeah. No, it's like 82. Feel the breeze now, how cool
Yeah,
it feels?
yeah.
It's totally weird. Okay, is this fixable?
I think so. I think it's a bad coil or some signal to the coil or something.
Do you have
like
spare
that.
parts?
No, we ran to O'Reilly and we're still having problems. So.
They have O'Reilly's parts for these?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the same as the IS300, the coils and stuff, it's all shared, so.
Very cool. This has been the most ridiculously reliable, nice, cool car, but it had a failure. So he lost a shifter mechanism, something in the transmission. Everything is so loud. Oh yeah, so he's fixing that. They have to go get parts. This is a Sethmobile. He was a passenger with Brandon Wicknick on Drift Week 1. And for Drift Week 2, his own car, he was days late. Is it good or is it terrible?
No, it's perfect.
Yeah?
Great, yeah.
You like the car? Is it naturally aspirated or do you supercharge it?
I did have a supercharged. We had some problems, like leaning out above 6,000 RPM.
Uh-huh.
So we took it off and just run it N8 right now. I have all the stuff to still run it, so
It's probably easier just not to do it though and just
yeah.
run.
It
I
has no problems and it runs fine. So.
I smell oil. Is that your car?
No.
No? Which car is it?
Oil?
I don't see any other cars. I smell burning oil.
I had fuel, a little bit of fuel leak, but I fixed that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's not.
It's not his. Okay, go have fun. Go drive.
Yeah.
Sai, this iPhone's doing your job, Sai.
I was doing my job.
It's doing your job, Sai. And here is Hertz GS300, which has been making it across the country. Up, say hi, Hert. Hi. So this is such an obscure reference, but there's a D1 video of a white JZX.
Friends Racing Aristo.
Yes, the Aristo.
That's the inspiration for
But no, your car looked exactly like that. When you went out, you're just like, drive straight doing a burnout, enter.
Yep.
It was ridiculous.
That car is the reason why I built this car.
スモーク発生器スモッグマントールその発煙まさに激烈前代未聞の1000馬力フルトマシンから上がるものは煙というより白い塊以前こいつの走りを見物した某警察署長はそのあまりの発煙に失禁したと伝えられている出るかどうかスモークマントール痛見えない
Thank you.
But like
that's a
on
big
track,
compliment.
it looks like it is
Dude,
exactly
it
what I
feels
thought.
So cool. I didn't know what to expect driving one of these cars, but it's just a bigger, floatier 240 or something. Like it steers itself and it does everything you tell it to do. It's so cool.
Does it have as much? You rode in the black right-hand drive one over in. Does yours fight you like that? That one had so much like
that car
grip.
makes way more grip. Yeah. So that car has more grip and less power.
Okay.
And I have less grip and more power.
Okay.
So it's two different worlds. Yeah. So like I would like to drive with more grip, like he does. I got to find an alignment shop and pull some camber out because I'm not wearing anywhere close to evenly. So
the real question is, and this is a serious question, what's better, your rotary or your 2J?
The rotary is the reason I can drive this car because it's a lot of finesse because it's a G30.
Which is better, the 2JZ or the rotary?
The rotary car is way more fun to drive because it feels like you're gonna die.
Okay, that's fair.
This is fun, just like.
Which would you rather have today, the rotary or the 2J?
Honestly, man, that's a tough one.
So you really do love your rotary?
I love that car.
I thought I was backing you in a thing about like, oh, this is better.
No. I love all kinds of cars and I love all kinds of things. That car with the rotary is batshit.
Yeah.
500 horsepower in that thing. It's light. It's 1,000 pounds lighter than this. Yeah. And it just screams like.
It's 1,000 pounds lighter, but could you imagine driving it on Drift Week?
Yeah, no, I would. For Drift Week, this is definitely the better car.
Yeah.
100%. Because I mean, even with the bucket in there, it's super comfortable. Still drives like a GS300.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm on the highway, 6,000 or a 6-gear, 2,000 RPM, it's literally we're just cruising. It's really nice.
Oh, it's beautiful. Go drive. I won't bug you anymore. I'm just walking around doing pit walk.
Yeah, no problem.
It looks rad.
Thanks, man.
It reminded me of that Friends Racing Aristo thing where he has his little pilot's hat on, like the sailor hat, and they just go, oh. Rob went and did some laps. You still baffle me how you drive so well with just your hands. That's crazy.
It's fun, man. It's good.
But you do ride the rev limiter a ton. Is that just so you don't have to worry about like shifting all the time and everything? It's a second gear, you just pick a gear and stay, or do you shift really well too?
No, you leave it in third and use the clutch.
That was all in third?
Yeah.
Oh, and with the normal diff and everything?
Yep.
Wow.
365.
How much power does it make?
Like over 600.
It looks like way more. And sounds like 1,000. It is so loud.
Well, the car just works. I've set it up so well for me. It just works. And I've gotten so used to driving on super technical tracks in third gear the whole time. So once you get used to that, you're good to go.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm stoked with it.
Well, we didn't let him drive today because his car is so loud. And then the owner of the track was like, nah, pull him out, and came over and got him and stuff. So I'm glad he got to drive.
Yeah.
And then the next 2 days are at NOLA, which is a full-on racing circuit, so he can make all the noise he wants. You're gonna have a lot of fun there because it's a rad track.
I'm gonna burn up all the tires. I can tell you that much.
It's got really good tire wear.
Cool.
And they have a big road course and stuff too.
Cool.
All right, I'll let you be.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Bump. Rad car. I don't know if I've ever really seen this thing drive. Did you bring it to Bash one year?
Nope, you've never seen it.
I don't think I've ever seen this car, so I'm excited to see it. Very cool.
It's in dire need of a refresh, but we won't worry about that. Unless, see, I'm actually using a shifter right now. Normally it'd be push button shift.
Is that a normal T56 with the sequential thing on top?
Yeah, with the S1 sequential thing.
Ah.
I just needed to do something. So basically all I needed to do is be able to get it into third gear and then I can go drive wherever.
Have you thought about doing one of those DSG paddle boxes and stuff so you don't have to use a clutch or anything like that and simplify your driving so you can just whack a gear super easily?
I want to use one of one of those BMW 6 speeds.
Yep.
You know that
they make adapter plates and stuff.
Well,
for this
yeah,
now.
the one that what's his name? Steven? Or no? I know he's got R33, R34.
Yeah. They were gonna send one to us to do, but like COVID, I said they had to come over and install it. It looks like a really cool swap. I met the guys in Poland that make them.
Yeah, so those are the guys that
Bartek?
And yeah, exactly. So that's what I want to use.
Yeah.
You can still operate it like a normal clutch.
Yeah.
With just a feedback input.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they have it like a release. So you just have a button.
Yeah.
We were gonna use slap buttons on the dash for mine.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hilarious.
No, I'm down for that. That's what I want to use on the S15.
Yeah.
Or full on sequential.
All right. Well, you have fun. I'm gonna go back to work. All right. Walking around the pits. Drift Week people are insane. This is just an M3 with air jacks. No big deal. Just air jacks. You don't even need to see the rest of the car because it has air jacks. Oh wait, but you still have to use jack stands?
I don't trust them that much. I trust them to change tires, not to crawl under the car. We like to be safe.
Yeah? They should have pins on the air jacks so you can pin the air jacks.
They actually have another thing that you put on it, and then you let down the air jack on it, and you can pump it up even higher, but it has a lock on it. We just didn't. They sent us those to try out.
Yeah?
So it's just like a demo.
I don't know anything about air jacks, so I'm learning.
I didn't either. They just sent them to us like, here, Cricket, put these in. Like, okay.
That's very cool. All right, good luck, guys. Corvette. The Corvettes just always run and are fine. The E30 with the SR. He broke something, I'm not sure what, but they need to fix it. Bunch of cars on track. Adam and Mesker and Ben Hobson, the Tandem boys from Ebisu.
Dude, crazy. It's crazy how much weight you have to throw in this thing. It's fun though. Oh yeah, I bet. It looks easy. Have you been in a drift car before? I have. Oh, cool. Yeah, I actually drift myself. I have a Miata. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a different experience, isn't it? Oh yeah, this thing's huge. We'll wait to see if there's someone we can chase. For sure.
pens on the dash for mine.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hilarious.
No, I'm down for that. That's what I want to use on the S13.
Yeah.
Or full-on sequential.
All right, well, you have fun. I'm gonna go back to work. All right, walking around the pits. Drift Week people are insane. This is just an M3 with air jacks. No big deal. Just air jacks. You don't even need to see the rest of the car because it has air jacks. Oh wait, but you still have to use jack stands?
I don't trust them that much. I trust them to change tires, not to crawl under the car. We like to be safe.
Yeah. They should have pins on the air jacks so you can pin the air jacks.
They actually have another thing that you put on it, and then you let down the air jack on it, and you can pump it up even higher, but it has a lock on it. We just didn't. They sent us those to try out.
Yeah.
So it's just like a demo.
I don't know anything about air jacks, so I'm learning.
I didn't either. They just sent them to us like, here, Cricket, put these in. Like, okay.
That's very cool. All right, good luck, guys. Corvette. The Corvettes just always running are fine. The E30 with the SR. He broke something, I'm not sure what, but they need to fix it. Bunch of cars on track. Adam and Mesker and Ben Hobson, the Tandem boys from Ebisu. Except Ben, instead of driving the terrible R33, is driving the Corvette, which is the best car of all those. I don't know about the best, but a very good one out of all of them. And then here comes the Troll Corvette RX-7. Maybe the Corvette 7? Kind of works. We're getting to it. The Corvette 7. I don't know how to say. Look at it, I love it. So he wrecked the front end and already has it back together from Musselman Honda Circuit. This car is so weird looking, I love it. Patrick Carson. Your car idles terribly.
It runs terribly.
Is it okay? Does it run today?
Yeah, it's great. It's just my ball joint is terrible, so I bend the tie rod every 3 laps.
Go get a new tie rod.
I did.
I might have one in the trailer for you
I
too.
put a new one on. It's the ball joint needs replacing.
All right. Oh, here comes Corey Misko. They just put a 328 motor in there. It was a 325 motor.
So we've been doing some ride-alongs today. Just having a good time. I love putting people in the car. It makes me drive a little bit differently to give them like that full first experience. Rudy and I had some really good tandems, and now we can drive a set. I haven't driven with him since he got his car and showed up on the trip and stuff. So we're gonna go have a good time.
too much fun. That was awesome.
So right now we're doing ride-alongs, and in these lanes, Fielding and Adam are doing an amazing job at ride-alongs. Good job, man. Boop. They are killing it. They're making fans happy. Did you enjoy that?
That shit was so badass, dude.
Good. Glad.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, that worked. That worked. So Fielding is making fans happy. He's doing a good job. Adam is also doing it. Adam has a line of people. Did you enjoy that?
I haven't gone yet.
Oh, you haven't gone yet? Oh. Have fun, guys. Look at that beautiful car. Whoop.
Brian and I got in a little altercation there. He slowed down a little more than I was anticipating on one of those tighter corners, and I came into him. So I smashed my front left into his right rear. The damage doesn't look too bad. I got a little bit of the wheel here. The splitter's kind of a little bit monkeyed up, but not too bad. How'd your car fare?
My wheel's still good, so.
Let's go look at it.
Little mark on the bumper.
Yeah, small little things, but I'm gonna check the toe. The steering wheel's all crooked and weird now. Yep, yep. Little mark on the wheel.
Tires, little bumper.
Okay.
We're good though.
Your toe looks pretty good though. Sweet. So we're just gonna do a quick toe check, and I think Xander's gonna help too.
I'm back.
And then I'm gonna give him a ride.
Yeah.
He's been like watching all day, and that's not as much fun.
have you go.
And I was like, oh, he'll be all right. And then you took the next turn and your bumper flew off and I was still on you at that point. And I dodged it, but I didn't dodge it enough and my back end swung around and shit punted it like 30. I was like, as I was doing it, I was like, no. It's in one piece though, so it didn't get like.
Did it hurt your car?
Oh no, I have like the smallest scratch you could ever see. Like, good luck finding it. I had a little scratch in the front and where I kicked your bumper in the back.
And people say Corvettes aren't tough.
This one's decently tough. It's just fiberglass.
How do you feel now that he hit your car and made it worse?
It made it better.
I don't know if it made
Is this car gonna survive the trip?
I don't know. It already tried not to.
No, I just mean the whole body.
Oh, I never planned on that to survive.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm sorry.
Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Apology
It's
accepted.
drifting.
Towards the end of the day, the sun's going down. Got tons and tons of laps. We did quite a few ride-alongs. And in the midst of doing these ride-alongs, I found one of the spectators who claims that he knows how to drift. He says he knows how to drift. What's your name?
Robert.
Robert. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna hand the keys of my car to this guy and trust that he knows what he's doing and give him the best experience of this entire day.
The best.
I don't think anybody else is willing or will even try or even came up with the idea to hand their keys of their drift car over to someone else. But let's do it.
Okay.
Are you gonna break my car?
The only, maybe.
Maybe. No, no, Robert. We can't.
The only thing I think I'm gonna have trouble with is reaching the pedals because you're so tall.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure
Please
that out.
don't crash my car.
Okay, I will do my best.
Okay, we're gonna go figure this out. We're gonna go get it all set up, get him in the driver's seat, and then see just how well he can do, and see if we can give him the ultimate fan experience. Okay, we're gonna have to go with Sugar Daddy. Can you wear Sugar Daddy?
I am a sugar daddy.
You all right in that car? You fit?
Yeah, I fit. After we put this seat thing back here.
All right, you know what you're doing?
Not at all.
This one locks up the rear brakes.
That's the shifter?
This one goes into second gear. That's the only gear you need.
Okay.
And then the pedal in the middle is what stops if anything goes wrong.
Oh, it doesn't feel like there's any brakes there.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to figure that one out on your own.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna jump in with Robert and just see what he can do. I'm actually pretty nervous to hand my keys to this guy and see what he can do. But let's do it.
Okay, how am I gonna get out of here?
If you push down and over, then that's how you get into reverse. Have you ever driven a 350Z?
No, never.
Well, what you do is you go down, over, and back.
Okay, I think I'm in it. Let's find out.
No.
Nope.
Over and back.
Over and back. Okay, like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's someone behind you.
Yeah, there's
Not anymore.
a Barbie car.
All right, let's have a little driver's meeting.
Okay.
Don't go off track. Don't dip tire. Don't hit anything. Don't go through the fence. Don't run into buildings. Don't crash into anybody else. And have fun.
Okay.
That's pretty much what Aaron told us.
Pretty cool. Am I good?
Yeah, go for it. This is lap 1 with Robert. Woo!
How did I do that?
What are you doing? You're insane, man.
Thanks for letting me drive your car, bro. I told you I could show a little bit. How's that for the full experience?
Oh man, what a full experience. That's all I gotta say.
Do you think anybody else here got that experience today?
Not at all. There's no way.
Oh man, you're insane.
Well, I'm one of a kind, my friend. One of a kind.
Good job, dude. That
Thank
was
you.
insane.
Thank
Yes.
you. Woo!
The ultimate fan experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Have a good one. Thank you.
All right. Yep. Goodbye.
I'm having so much fun. Like, I knew that the ride-along thing was gonna be a blast, seeing everyone's reactions, but I didn't anticipate for the car to be as agile as it is with 4 people in it. So like rolling 4 deep, the car feels even more grippy than without 4 people in it. And we're able to like door people. So not only am I just doing lap after lap after lap, making a bunch of people happy, I'm getting like some of the best driving in, like constantly just dooring people. The car is nimble, it's fast, it's running good, it's staying cool with the water sprayer. I'm having so much fun. I feel like we could just aimlessly put like a bajillion drifting clips in here. I can't like do a bunch of GoPro stuff because we're constantly loading people in and out of the car. We got those clips for you guys, and now I'm gonna go try some ignorant backies just because this track is kind of set up for them, but at the same time it's not, because the straight is so narrow, it's really short, and there's 0 runoff, so the execution has to be like perfect. But I love it. This was one of the first tracks I've ever done like 4th gear manjis on a straight before, back in the day with my S13. So if you've been subscribed for a while, you know that. So it means a lot to be here now, being a FD driver in my chaser, doing backwards entries.
ignorant. I love it. Yeah, fucking sick. Dude, I needed the extra weight over there. Yeah. Feel bad. I'm gonna cool them off.
have to take him for a ride, and the axle broke. So the super sucks. I've been doing all day, no problem, but you can kind of see the axle's gone.
Some of the guys like Thomas Miata load up and head out early, and look at him. They have their headphones on because the car's so loud inside. So they're driving off to the next track, and they actually still have an hour of track time, but they can't cruise very fast because the quick change and all the different parts in the car and the trailer. So they make sure they leave early so they're not there too late. And these guys are doing the exact same thing, where you're leaving early as well. How's the car today?
We had some issues in the morning, and then it got better near the end of the day.
So it's a great car, and you would build all your cars like this?
If we can get the temps under control, then yeah. It's like when everything's working, it's pretty good.
But are you ever going to be able to do that?
Maybe.
You're like, hopefully.
Maybe. It's mostly oil temp right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's kind of a warm day, so maybe if it's colder in NOLA, we might get like, instead of 3 laps, we'll get like 5.
Ooh, 5 laps. That'd be exciting. Is your V8 swap better or this better?
I like the simplicity of my V8 because it's easy to work on, it's easy to tune, it was easy to build everything around it.
Yeah.
This has been pretty complex, but now that everything's kind of like we're chipping away at problems, right? And as a whole, like it's just gotten a lot better.
Could a normal person install this and make it work? Like my first VR swap.
Like, what do you mean my? Like you?
Like I've never done a swap before, I don't know anything about cars, can I swap it?
No.
No, not even close. Not even remotely close.
Probably not. It would take a long time. You'd be on the forums searching whatever, tons of wiring diagrams from All Data or Prototype.
I don't know how to wire.
Yeah, like if you can like butt splice stuff, you're off to a decent start, I suppose. But like you got to be able to go.
No, I said I don't know how to wire.
Oh, you don't know? Okay.
Yeah, I can't do anything. Can I do the swap?
No.
Okay, that was easy. Okay, there's a little tiny trailer, and they're off. They're off in a few minutes. They're not actually in the car.
That was so fun. I had such a blast here. Thank you, Speed Sports, for allowing drifting here. It's really tough for kart tracks to allow drifting just because it does kind of tear up the track, and Aaron's really good at being enough of a jerk to everyone to really instill in them to not dirt drop, and all the drivers here have been doing a fantastic job at that, and I hope that the owner's happy. I love this facility. It's so much fun. I had so much fun driving. I hope that translates in the video. You guys know, if you've been around for a long time, the videos that have the least vlogging are usually when I'm having the most fun. So it's been a fantastic day. If you guys were here and had a good time, let me know in the comments.
That is a wrap on Speed Sports Racing Park in Houston, Texas. For Drift Week, we had a public day. It was great. It was a Monday. I can't believe how many people showed up on a Monday. Adam took tons of people for rides. Fielding took a monstrous amount of people for rides. We had a ton of fun. It's exhausting. We're about to drive to New Orleans. Everything went great. Don't know what else to say, except I'm extremely happy and relieved that another track day is in the bag and went so well. And it's a beautiful facility. It was so easy for us to host an event. Did you have fun today, Si?
Yeah, it's fun.
I hope to God you got enough video to tie this thing together and to vlog it all. We had Dan get hit by another driver. I think it was Ian McDougall. A bunch of people broke, a bunch of people had to get fixed. Some of the cars are having transmission pulls, like Trent from Y-Plate right now. So much stuff. And oh my God, on the way here, Clayton hit a deer and like totaled his car. Just like, there goes a Mustang. Totaled out his Z4M coupe thing. Is that what those are called?
Z4M, I guess, yeah.
The newer clown shoe. Anyways, I feel so bad for him. I offered him my SC300, but I don't think he wanted the responsibility of it. But I just wanted him to drive so bad because he's such a nice guy. And Jason also broke his E30, but hopefully that's going to be back together tomorrow at NOLA. That's it. Let's get out of here, Si. We have a 6-hour drive and everybody's changing tires. Oh wait, if we just keep filming, we don't have to change tires.
I don't have to change tires.
This is your literal plan all the time, is to stick behind a camera. You're like, I can't work. I got a camera in my hands.
This is my work.
How does that look behind me? Doesn't that look unreal? Yeah. Those clouds? I don't even understand that lighting.
It's so weird. It's like blue clouds and like pink skies.
Oh, another thing to think about as we close out. These guys did a full, they just came in on like more than 1,000-mile drive from Tucson, Arizona. After multiple days of track time at Speed Sports, they drove all day long. And in the same day, we're driving hundreds of miles over to NOLA Motorsport Park to drift 2 more days, like 6 hours in the middle of the night. These cars are getting so much abuse, it's ridiculous. And some of them are showing it and some of them aren't. The Corvettes are doing really well this trip, so that's it. Bye, guys. Yeah.
All the cars made it here to Exxon, filling up before the street drive to NOLA. It is gonna be an intense drive, but these things look great. Look at these things. On the street where they don't belong, except for that one, that's definitely belongs. Mine does not though. And yeah, it's an awesome time. I'm very thankful that my car runs and we fixed it and I had spare parts and it's all good.
You guys are all invited to our last ever event at Gulf Greyhound Park down in Houston, Texas. That's March 20th and 21st. It's also round 1 of Lone Star Drift. I'll see you there if you're in the area. Bye.